Hey guys, it's Skull Bunny VGC, and we got a crap ton of leaks for you. These just came out like last night, and I wanted to make a video on them as quickly as possible. But I brought a friend along with me. Today we have Strokefish. Say hi.
Hey, what's up? What's up? I'm excited to go over these leaks, man. I really am.
Yeah.
Shall we start with the first one up, or what?
Yeah. Let's start with Grookey's evolution line. This is interesting. So, I've heard from the internet that this final evolution is called Rillaboom. I don't know the name of the second evolution.
I don't think anyone knows the second one yet, or at least the name.
But these
But
look
who really
like
cares?
interesting. My only real big issue with this would be that like the second evolution looks like an evolution of Grookey. The third evolution changes everything about it.
I kind of like it though. Like its face is kind of still there. Like you see that little like orange thing on its face.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I personally, I mean, personal opinion, I like the last one probably the most out of the three starters. But I can see why people would not necessarily dislike it, but like I can see why people are like kind of annoyed with it in a way, if that makes sense.
I don't know. I'm not annoyed with it. It's just like it just looks kind of different from the other two, in my opinion.
Kind
Um.
of like the hairstyle is interesting though. The bush hair.
Yeah, the hair.
You got,
First of
like, the
all,
little
do
lines
monkeys like have hair like that? Is the real question.
who knows? He's a very stylish gorilla looking thing.
Honestly, I thought there would be some like music, whatever, because like Grookey in the trailer, he's like making music with his little stick or whatever. I figured they would do something with that, but like this is a really cool interpretation of it.
Yeah, I think it's probably the best they could have done with like what they had. Like if they had like just a drum on him, that would have been stupid. Like I'm glad it was like a bat or whatever it is. I'm
Yeah,
really like I think he's holding on to it. You can't really tell by the screenshot, but I'm hoping he's like it's like a club and he just like bashes it. Like that'd be cool. But if it was like it was like the drum in front of him, that would be really dumb. But I like what they did with it. So
I think it is the drum in front of him. I think.
gosh, I hope he's holding. I can't tell. Like his right hand, like just kind of behind.
Yeah,
Him,
it's just
so.
behind it. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see. If it's like detached from its body, like why is that even there? It's just like he's holding on to it, but like not really. We'll see.
What if that is his arm?
Just
What if
what
it-
that would no. There's no way that's just his arm. That'd be That would be kind of dumb. Like he just gets like his arm fuses with like his second drumstick.
That'd be funny though.
What the?
So what would you rate this evolution line out of like 10?
Oof, out of 10? Well, I like the first one. People are I heard people saying like, oh, the second one looks way too much like Grookey and it looks stupid. But like the middle evolution, I've never really cared for. And this
Nobody
is
ever
actually
cares for the middle
bad.
evolution. Yeah.
I don't hate it. Like it's definitely. I don't know. I don't really dislike it at all. I'll give like the middle one like a 7 out of 10. And the final evolution, I'll give like a 7.58 out of 10. Like I like it. I'll definitely choose Grookey out of the three.
Yeah, I'm probably still gonna choose Scorbunny. I would need to see the middle evolution. By the way, spoilers, but spoilers for a leak video. We haven't seen the middle evolution of Scorbunny yet. At least don't think so.
Yeah.
So we just have the final evolution of Scorbunny, but I think it looks all right. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Next up is Sobble.
Wait, you didn't rank your
Oh yeah, I should probably rank it. Yeah. I would give it like a 7 out of 10 for both of them. Honestly, I like both of them. I'm not gonna choose them, but I appreciate them.
It's like it's good to have multiple good starters, you know, because
Yeah,
it's just like
because
if I were to do a second playthrough like a few years after, you know, it's fun to do a different like playthrough with something that doesn't look atrocious like other starters in the
oh
past.
boy, oh boy.
Not trying to
All
trigger.
right.
Anyway, yeah.
Let's go to Sobble's evolution. First of all, the middle evolution looks so emo. I love it. It has purple hair.
Very Dartrix-esque from
Yeah, it is very
Gen
Dartrix-esque. Yeah.
And
But then we
I
move on to Inteleon, which I believe is the name of the final evolution.
Inteleon, which oh boy, that you look like
That's-
a string bean.
That's one Rule 34 lizard right there.
god, there's like Salazzle. There's so many like people are roasting the final evolution already. It's just I can't say it's unfounded. Like it definitely has like a lot of subjectiveness to it. I don't hate it, but like it's kind of weird. I don't know.
It is kind
What
of
do you
weird.
think?
I guess I like it though. I mean, I don't like super like it. Not that I'm gonna pick Sobble, because I hate Sobble. I don't hate Sobble, but I don't like Sobble like the first evolution. But I do kind of like this new evolution, like this final evolution. I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. It's just like it looks visually interesting to me, I guess.
Its face. I think you have a fair point that it looks visual. It has a cape though. Like, what's
Yeah.
that about?
That is a weird decision.
I think it would have been better if they just made it like kind of like Greninja. You know, like Greninja is kind of like it sometimes goes into the upright position, which is fine, but then like it's normally kind of like in like a squatting pose. Like if they made it
Yeah.
squatting, I think this would have been a lot better or a lot better looking. So I don't know.
Maybe, but I would have said it was too similar to Greninja at that point, because it does also look visually similar to Greninja in some ways.
Sure, but honestly, like, I mean, I don't really care that much if it looks that similar. Like, it still has its own identity in the sense it's like kind of like a chameleon-esque thing. It's like more like not Greninja's more like a frog. This is more like
A salamander or
lizard,
whatever.
yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's more like a salamander. So I guess they're both like amphibians, but I don't know. What do you think about the middle? Like, I think so. You said the middle. You said it's like emo, and I like it too. But what do you think about the middle evolution one?
I like it. For me, it's a bit jarring because it has bright green, bright blue, dark blue, and bright purple. And the
Weird
dark
color
blue and the dark blue is only used for like accent colors for like the hair and the cheeks and whatever.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't
very
really like-
bright colors, and then it transforms to Inteleon, which is like yellow. Like where'd the yellow come from?
Yeah, because I know Sobble had the yellow and blue, right? Because
Yeah.
they used it for the middle. It just doesn't really make sense. But
I mean, if they made the green yellow, I would understand, but like they didn't.
it's just kind of like that weird middle stage where they just kind of made its color different and then they reverted back to the original. So
I don't get it. I mean, it looks good. It just doesn't fit really.
But overall, what are we thinking? Like ranking wise, what are your rankings?
Maybe like 6.5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 for both.
both. I'd probably give the middle one. I'd probably give like a 6.5, like you said. The third, I'll probably give like a 5, 6. Like it's not. I don't hate it, but like I don't know. I have weird vibes about it. But
It does kind of give off weird vibes, doesn't it?
skinny noodle arms. It's just ugh. Like eat some hamburgers, dude. It's not that hard. Or dude, or girl. I don't even know.
I mean, it could be either, depending on what they decide to do with the starters, but
But yeah, it's just like this. I guess is like the feminine one, if you can even.
yeah. I mean, there was Delphox, right? That was pretty like
Uh,
the feminine one.
And then Primarina. Ugh.
Was definitely the feminine one, yeah. So I guess they're doing that whole thing again, which I mean, okay, but like, why?
I don't know why they keep bringing feminine like starter evolutions. Just make them like
Gender neutral.
yeah, just like it doesn't matter if they're male or female. Just like make them because they need to look like there could be both. And if they
Yeah,
make it so that they have a specified gender, I don't know.
it's weird. Whatever. Moving on, we have slide 3. Cinderace is what it's called. It is a score bunny looking thing. It has wings on its. I can't tell if it's ears or wings in the picture.
I think they're. It's like like how, and like I don't know. I want to say mythology, but like how like the wing, like it's fast, like has a wing thing on it. So
Yeah.
I think ears and wings together.
I like its
Actually,
design.
cool.
I like its design, but like at the same time, it just feels kind of like, well, isn't this just Blaziken? Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, it looks very firefighting-esque, which is another thing we didn't really mention is that I think all the starters.
Yeah,
are
all the
pure-
starters are pure type.
Yeah, which is an interesting thing, but I really wish they had just added another type. Like this easily could have been like a fire electric type, Like Sobble could have easily been like Water Ghost, and then like
Yeah, they could have
um
done cool stuff with the
yeah,
typing. Like I would have even
but they
accepted
didn't.
Grass Ground for like
I mean,
Rillaboom.
like it doesn't matter if they repeat types, right? Like
No, it
I
really
don't.
doesn't.
But I don't know. The last time they did that was what Gen 2 when they did all three. It's the only other time they've done that.
Yeah.
But overall, you're saying you're like it's very basic. I agree with you in that sense. It's very like it's not basic necessarily, but it's very similar in the firefighting idea. But I don't like you said before. I don't necessarily hate it either. Like I don't really hate any of the starter designs. If overall they're either solid or like all right. Like I feel like Gen 7, like I feel like that was a very subjective because you had Decidueye, which was really cool. Like over everyone kind of agreed it was really cool. And then you had Incineroar, which was up in the air. Either you hated it or you loved it. And then there was Primarina, which was like most people did not like that. But
I
don't
feel
know,
like
what do
this
you
is
like?
very similar case because the grass type starter everyone seems to love. This new fire type Scorbunny starter seems to be like kind of up in the air with people. And then there's Inteleon, which everyone hates.
I'd say the grass starter's just been the most consistent throughout the generations. Like we've had some ones that people have like not liked as much, like there's Meganium, which personally I like Meganium, but I know other people are just don't really like that very much. I don't know what your opinions on Meganium
Meganium's
are.
cool, I guess. I mean, it's just kind of forgettable to me.
Yeah, like the grass starter's been overall solid in every generation, in my opinion. But I think the fire is like very like subjective. It's either really cool or like really bad. And then there's water, which has a similar idea where like it's either like Greninja or it's like Primarina. They had a
Yeah.
pretty good streak going up until Gen 7, in my opinion. But I don't know. Overall, what do you think? Cinderace, the Scorbunny evolution.
I don't
What are you
know. I
thinking?
mean, I don't know if I like the shorts looking. He looks like he's wearing shorts, and the picture's kind of blurry, so I can't really tell, but he looks like he's literally just wearing shorts. And, like, black tights under the shorts. So, I'm going to give it I'm going to say 6.5, 7 out of 10, maybe?
I'd agree with you. I don't hate it at all. Like it's fine.
It's just fine.
Yeah.
So, overall, I think we have some pretty okay starters for the most part. I mean, there's none that are glaringly like, wow, this is purely wretched, but
Primarina.
I mean, yeah. All right. So now that we've ranked Cinderace, let's move on. What's in the next slide? Oh yeah, my new favorite Pokemon, the best Pokemon of all time. Also, if you look closely, I noticed this. The fox in the right has a mustache.
Just it's funny. I was literally just thinking that as you were like talking about like, how is your favorite? Like, wow, the thing has a mustache.
It has a mustache. Why?
It's supposed to be like the Mr. Fox, like Sly. Oh, it's got.
Yeah, I know, but like it looks Spanish.
It's kind of just a fox. Like I like it actually. Like I don't think we've had a straight up fox Pokemon.
We've had
Ninetales.
Vulpix and Ninetales, yeah. But that was like way back Gen 1.
Yeah, and it was also based on like some mythological like thing. Like,
The
I think it was,
nine-tailed
like,
fox.
Rossi. Yeah, but this is just a straight up fox, and I like it personally. It's obviously your favorite Pokemon, so you obviously probably have
Yeah.
some things to say.
I mean, the second evolution is alright. I mean, it's cool, but like, it's alright, I guess. I don't know. The first evolution is kind of like what's really cool to me because it just looks sad.
It's like sad and like I don't know. It looks kind of like I'm sad, but I'm also kind of like sly a little bit. Like
Yeah, he definitely looks mischievous, and that's what I love about it. Also, the tail is just like super ploofy. And it just kind of falls behind them. So like, yeah,
yeah. The second evolution is like I mean it's basically just the fox. Like it's nothing really too special. I think the first doesn't really matter, but I think the first one's name like it starts with an I and it's like Foxen, like Ike's Foxen or something. I don't really remember. I remember seeing it somewhere, but
it's I
it's
don't know. I've never seen a name for it either of them.
I know I don't think the second one has a name yet, but I know the second one I feel like they could have done more with. Like I
Yeah,
don't know if it looks like a fire normal type or something like that. They'll probably make it just pure normal or something, but
Yeah.
honestly, wait, have we seen? I might be crazy, but have we seen like the rat Pokemon of the generation? Even though it's
No, I don't think so. I don't think we've seen a rat.
normally like a rodent. I know foxes aren't rodents, but like it looks kind of like a
This is definitely like an early route Pokemon, if that's what you're saying.
yeah, like that Outland-esque like Lillipup. I know. So I think someone said again like they're like, oh, I saw Fox in Route 1 after playing the game for like 90 minutes. So I think that was definitely here. That's it seems like an early game thing. Like I honestly might just add this for like a little bit and then just kind of like drop it if it's not.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
it won't be that good, like competitive or whatever, because like it's
Um,
just an early route Pokemon that has one evolution.
But overall, what do you think? You obviously like it a lot. So ranking wise,
Um, the second evolution, I'm gonna give a maybe like a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, maybe. It's pretty good. It's just like I feel like it just looks too similar, or maybe like they could have done more with it, if that makes sense.
yeah.
First evolution, 11 out of 10, 12 out of 10, best Pokemon.
Well, I agree with you on the second one. I'd probably give that a 7 or 8. I'll give it 7.5 just to make it a like a solid number. And then
Mhm.
we'll for the first one, I'll probably just go like 7.5 again. Like they're both the same in the same.
Yeah, I get that.
Pretty cool
Uh,
early game if that's what it is. If it's not, then we'll see. Oh jeez, I just looked at the next slide.
Yeah. So this is like my miscellaneous slide. This is where all the Pokemon that don't have names go. Well, I guess Galarian, Farfetch'd, maybe. But there's this weird Go-Go's Crazy Bones looking purple thing.
It does look like Go-Go. That's so accurate. I
And then there's an elephant looking. And like I don't know, Galarian Farfetch'd is just like, why does it exist? It just has a bigger leak. Like that's it. I don't even know if that's a new Pokemon. I just decided to include it anyway.
What if it's like Baby Farfetch'd?
It could be Baby Farfetch'd. That would be cool, actually.
I doubt it because then it wouldn't go back to like having the tiny one and then just go to like Surfetch where its leak gets huge. So
Yeah.
they probably just had to explain the like big leak, like oh yeah, its leak was never like small. It didn't just grow that much, but I don't really care that much. But
Yeah.
the purple thing is weird. I hope it's a poison electric type. That'd be a cool type. It's obviously I think electric.
It's definitely electric. I don't know if it's I would like electric poison. That'd be cool.
Yeah, because I think that's like a unique type, right? So I can't say I like its design. Like I like its
No,
face.
its design is trash.
It's
It's wearing a diaper.
yeah, it's like it's wearing a diaper. It's small. It's just like pouting, and it's just like standing there. Its colors are just very jarring. I don't know.
It has
Like,
two colors. It has two colors, purple and white. That's it.
rough.
It looks like a 5-year-old drew Go-Go's Crazy Bone.
It definitely does not look like a Pokemon. It looks like a Digimon or a Go-Go's, as you said. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but
I'm gonna give it like a 5 out of 10 probably.
probably yeah, 5 out of 10 seems fair.
What were you gonna say? The elephant?
Yeah, the elephant.
I kind of like it. I mean, I've obviously there's only half of the Pokemon, but I mean it looks okay so far. Kind of reminds me of Camel and Numel,
Ooh.
Numel and Camerupt a little bit, like the desert aesthetic.
Yeah. I'd be really, it'd be really cool is if this thing evolved into like a mammoth or something. That would be sick. Like I'd probably add that to my team because I love elephants, but this is like, it's kind of on the fence right now. Like it's
Like it's
kinda-
baby elephant. It's definitely the first evolution.
This probably is like at least, well, obviously as an evolution, but then again, I said that about Komala, and that just did not turn out to be true. But yeah, this thing definitely looks like it could be like a mammoth or something like crazy, like maybe like a crazy powerful thing. But who knows? They'll probably screw it up, and honestly, I can't keep my hopes up that much. But I don't know, it's cute.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it like a 6.5, maybe.
I'd probably give like the same because we don't really know anything about
It's
it.
literally we know nothing. We know half of the design and that's it. So we can't really rank it.
The more I look at that one, the purple thing, I like it less and less.
Yeah.
I don't even. What is that thing under? It's like you don't see it. You see its eyes, and then there's like that weird like kind of purple, kind of white thing in the middle of its chest and its head. Like, what is that? Is that a mouth? Is that like?
I think it's a
lower
mouth.
lip, or is that its?
I think it's like a mouth lip sort of thing.
I don't know. I don't know if it's its mouth or its lower lip. It looks
Weird. That's what it looks like.
I'm trying to visualize it being the top lip, but I can't really do that. I can only see it as the bottom one where it just looks like it's giving a mad smile.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, kind of the miscellaneous section.
Yeah. Moving forward, we have a couple of weird things. I don't know what this weird squid looking thing is. It reminds me of like Inkay and Malamar a little bit, but like I don't know.
I think people thought it was Malamar for a little bit before they.
People thought it was Galarian Malamar before they revealed the right side of the picture, which had a new Pokemon.
They put way too much faith in Game Freak that they would make a new form of a Pokemon from Gen 6. Anything besides Gen 1.
Yeah. I mean, there's Galarian Kingler, Machamp. Like, come on, guys.
It's like 70-80% Kanto, and then like 20% other generations.
I mean, there's a Garbodor, which everyone was asking for, right?
Yeah, we've had Lanoon, Garbodor, and that's pretty much it. I think that was like the only two I think so. Maybe I'll probably be wrong, but whatever.
I mean, I'll probably reveal more stuff as we go along.
This thing's called Hatterene or something. Hatterene.
Hatterene is what it's called.
Fitting name considering it has a hat. So
yeah.
Great name. Very.
I actually think it's kind of cool looking.
I don't really know what type it's gonna be. Probably psychic. What do you think? Psychic,
I think it's like psychic water, maybe just pure psychic. I don't see it as pure water though.
And then so probably water psychic. But the G-Max move, G-Max Spike, confusing the opponents, that's annoying. I
didn't even look at that. I wasn't even looking at that.
Kind of like a side thing, I guess. G-Max Smite.
G-Max Smite. And then there's these weird things on the right. Like, what even are these?
Actually, I like their design. Like, I probably have to get a closer look, but those look pretty cool.
They look like too spiky to me, honestly. Like, they look a lot like Necrozma.
And man, I like Necrozma personally, but that's I don't know those. Like you're right. They're like spiky on the back, and they got like I don't know. They at least they look like Pokemon. Like I could see these being Pokemon. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't hate them. Just like I don't like them either. We don't know their names yet. We just saw them in this one screenshot. I'm pretty sure, and a really really blurry photo. Which I'm not even going to show you because it's literally just nothing.
Overall, what are we thinking? Hatterene?
6. 6, maybe? I'm going to give it a 6. It's alright.
Can't even see its face. I think it has, like... I don't think it has arms. It's just,
its arms are on its hat. Or, like, tentacles or whatever.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. I like that. So I'll give it, like, a 7. I think it's got a cool... enough design. It's feminine, but like I said before, I don't care about feminine designs as long as it's not the starters.
Yeah, I don't think the starters should be. I think the starters should be like probably gender, just so they could be both, I guess.
Yeah, because like it's kind of stupid when you have a Primarina that's a male or like a Delphox that's a male, and it's just like, well.
Well, it doesn't look like one.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
And then we have the weird spiky things. I'm gonna also give those a 6. I think they're cool enough. They look like they're kind of like a hammerhead sharks, but like spiky and black.
Yeah.
Because they got that. Because if you look at the one on the left, it's like it's got that hammerhead shark looking thing to the side.
Yeah,
I don't know if you see it.
It's got like a crown or something. It's kind of cool. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on, we have Gigantamax Kingler and Gigantamax Garbodor.
I don't know what the heck is going on with Kingler's like facial hair and his claw. What is?
I don't know. It's just like Kingler got a lot older.
I feel like that's like it's based on something, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
I
Like I
Yeah,
think
it's definitely based on something.
I've seen that claw and that like I feel like I've seen crabs like have like foam on their mouth. But personally, I like Garbodor a lot more. Like that thing is like this is like Alcremie's Gigantamax 4 done right. Like this
Yeah.
is
It
this
literally
is
has like it has a car. That's a Lego building. That's a plane.
like a building, a plane, like a substitute in there, a car.
Clefairy
Geez.
doll.
Like it looks very like they put some effort into it. It looks exactly like Garbodor. Like it literally looks.
It's
It
just
really looks,
Garbodor.
but I like the fact that they put like bigger things in there, like toys that are like grown to the max, Gigantamax.
Oh, I just noticed they're all toys.
Yeah, I kind of was like, is that a regular like car or is it just?
A
I thought it
toy
was like
car. It's probably a toy car.
be cool if they had like actual like planes or like actual like like a Poké Center in there. I
Oh
think that'd be
god.
cool. Fine with
That
that
would be
though.
cool, but I'm fine with Garbodor as it is. It looks really cool, in my opinion.
Kingler just kind of it looks kind of interesting. Like it looks like a more large crab and it has like really long legs that kind of gross me out, but I like it.
No, you know what grosses me out? Its claws look like they have
What?
teeth. Look at them. They look like teeth.
It's like backed like molars and like
Ew.
gosh, the word molar is just kind of
Uh.
give me a like you're getting your molars in. But overall, I'd probably say Garbodor's like a 7 or an 8. I'll give him an 8. I'll give Kingler like a 7.
I'll give
I think
Kingler a
it's
6.5 and a Garbodor an 8.
yeah, Garbodor.
I never got why people hated Garbodor so much. Like, I thought he was cool.
Think and we're like, haha, it's trash. Like therefore, Gen 5 is trash. Like that was like
That was the motif or whatever.
motif. Yeah, literary up in here. I see.
The literary motif is Garbodor's trash, therefore a game is trash.
Having a great transition. You know what is trash? The thing that's coming up next. I gotta.
Oh, what's coming up next? Oh, you think that's trash, bro?
I'm not a fan, but I'll let you give your opinions and then I'll give mine.
I like the first one a lot more than the second one. I'll give you that. The second one doesn't look as cool. I'd give the second one maybe like a 6.5, but like I really like the first one. I don't know its name. I think do you have its name pulled up?
Meowth.
Is it just Galarian Meowth or whatever? I thought it had a name like Berserker was the second one, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Berserker is the second name. Personally, it looks okay. I'll probably say the opposite. I like the second one more. The first one is like, what? It's. I feel like I like my cool designs, but at the same time, get this. What is that? Like the Tasmanian devil? Like it looks.
It does
like
look
that,
like the Tasmanian devil.
which fair enough. Like I like the cartoon-esque design, but I don't know. Like it's not really calling me. It's growing on me as I speak. But like when I first saw this, I was like, that's not a meow. That's like some imposter with a meow coin on his
It
head.
looks like a Mimikyu looking Pikachu like kind of thing.
Which overall is not a bad thing, but I don't know. I probably say the opposite. I like the second one more than the first one. The first one's just kind of like, okay. But even then, I don't think either of us have given anything lower than what a 5. Like I think
Yeah.
the lowest
Like
one
these Pokemon are actually looking pretty good, honestly. Like the
actually
as
low,
in general.
the purple one kind of low, but yeah, that's deserved.
Oh, the purple one? No, purple one's bad. Purple one is awful. But
Maybe
yeah,
we'll evolve to something.
I'd say the Pokemon Sword and Shield Pokemon are honestly looking pretty alright so far.
Like they're like
There's some bad ones, but you gotta expect the bad ones, honestly.
I don't think there's ever been a generation where there hasn't been like a few duds in there.
Yeah. But like,
overall.
what would you rate these? This
Like a six.
pair.
I'll give like the 7 one like a 7.5 because I actually, despite me saying that, it's just kind of like the initial impression. You're just like, whoa,
It is a very striking Pokemon.
striking Pokemon. What about you?
I'd give both of them like maybe a 7.5. I like both of them, but they're not like super good, you know?
Probably be like what's his face, the Fox one, where it's just kind of like an early kind of game Pokemon, and then like Berserker evolves at like level 20, and it's just like kind of a beast for like till level 30, and then you're just like, all right, like you're
You're done. You're normal type, you're done.
It'd probably be like
Yeah,
normal
it's
Dark
kind
or
of
something.
it'll be like normal dark maybe, but normal
Ooh.
fighting maybe.
Or what if it's like normal Ghost? I
Ooh.
doubt that would be it, but I don't know.
It could be. I could see it.
Because I think normal Ghost is only weak to Dark. I think because Ghost and Ghost and Fighting are both get rid of that because of the Ghost type.
Yeah, that'd
So-
be a really interesting typing.
Anyway,
All right,
Okay.
moving on. We have the thing that scares me the most in life.
P-head. He even has a P on his belt. I just noticed that. P-head.
Yeah.
It's P.
God. P-champ.
He actually looks like what, a Pepe? He looks like he has like a Pepe face.
He does look like Pepe.
There's so many naming potential with this guy.
Yeah, there is. Honestly, I don't like him. He is my least favorite so far, honestly.
Honestly, like as much I don't necessarily agree with you, but I can see where you're coming from. Like it's
Okay, first of all, it doesn't look that different from Machamp. It just looks like Machamp to me.
he's got the P on his belt. It's so different.
It's so different. But the one big change they made was his head, and it looks so tiny.
Yeah, they had to make his muscles look bigger in proportion. So they just
I mean,
shrank.
yeah, but they just shrank his head and put a ski mask on it.
The reasoning for it is because a lot of muscle heads and bodybuilders have really tiny heads, so that's why.
No, they don't have tiny heads. They just look tiny.
Comparison to their body, maybe it's like its body is so big that its head is like tiny in comparison. Its head shrank.
Even though it's Gigantamax, so its head is probably still the size of a 2-story building.
Or maybe it's like its head retained the same size as when it was a regular Machamp, but its muscles stayed the same.
So it just grew in muscle size. But yeah, they gave them like volcano arms and like a weird looking head. I don't like it. It just looks like Machamp to me. It just looks too much like Machamp. They didn't do enough with the design.
enough. But
The roly-poly looking?
people are speculating this is gonna be Roly Poly's evolution, and if it is, that thing's going on my team because this thing.
That's a Gigantamax, I can tell, because of the red smoke on the top.
Yeah,
Every
oh,
Gigantamax has the red smoke.
But like, if its final evolution looks anything close to what this is, oh boy.
I mean, it looks really cool. It looks like a volcano is what it looks like, and that's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know how you go from like a train wheel to. Maybe
What if it's a volcano on one giant train wheel?
or like a train at the bottom, like, with a volcano. Actually, I don't know how I'd feel about that. If it was like a volcano, but like the train is like that's like the steam engine for the train is like a volcano. Wouldn't be interesting.
I don't know. That just looks weird to me, or sounds weird to me.
This thing looks like the thing from Hercules. You know, like the 4 like Titans, like the ones.
Yeah.
Releases that's what it looks like, the fire one from that, which is kind of an obscure reference, but like if you know what I'm talking about, like
I think I do. I haven't seen that movie in a while, but I think I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I don't know what you obviously think it's decent looking at least.
I mean, it's like a 7.5, 8 out of 10. I'd have to see more of it because obviously we're not seeing a lot of it.
That's kind of the issue with these. Like we only see like part of it, which is kind of annoying. But
I feel like the person who had this book just kind of like took some photos, put it back, kind of deal.
like just like flipping through all the pages, trying to get as much as they can. Their boss like, hey, put that back.
Yeah, definitely.
Still, the P is really stupid on Machamp. I don't know why. There's just
A P
like
there.
it makes no sense. Like
Why
maybe
wouldn't there be a P there?
it was a D, Dynamax. It would make sense if it was a G, Gigantamax. But like a P, where does that come from? Like it's
It
just
comes from nothing. Pokemon,
yeah,
maybe.
exactly.
It's a
There's no
Pokemon.
but oh yeah, maybe P like Pokemon Champ. I don't know, like Machampa with a P.
I don't know. It's useless, is what it is.
Overall,
I
yeah.
don't know.
What do you think? What are your rankings for these? You said 8.5 or 8.7 for the roly
Yeah,
thing.
and maybe like a 4 for the Machamp. I just don't like it.
I'll give Machamp like a 5.5, and I'll give like the roly poly thing like an 8.5. I think it looks epic, but I need to see the full thing, like you said, to actually make final conclusions.
All right, moving
Well,
on. We have Gigantamax Lapras and whatever this is.
It's so blurry, so blurry. Looks like
I
an
know.
apple.
It looks like an apple with like a worm growing out of it.
Actually, yeah, it does. I was gonna say it looks like a snake with like a really big belly, but
It
not
looks like an
even.
apple with a worm because you could see like the apple juices kind of like flowing out of it.
The apple juice. Ugh, not even. Ugh, like it looks
Looks kind of disgusting, doesn't it?
like it's so thick. It's a lot of apple juice if that is it.
Yeah. Galarian or Gigantamax Lapras, not Galarian Lapras. Gigantamax Lapras is like kind of meh. It just looks like Lapras to me.
Yeah, I can see that. I actually like it a lot though. I like that. I think it has a musical theme. I think.
It definitely has a
Which is
music theme, yeah, because you could see like the snowflakes around it form like bars or whatever.
I wish they had done more with its shell. Like I feel like they could have like. Oh wait, I just realized. I think its shell is supposed to be like like how in music and all that like choir and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like the I think it's like bars.
The staff.
Yeah, the staff like where the
It's
like
definitely and there's a staff. There's a staff surrounding it as well.
Yeah, and they have like
It's definitely like a music whatever.
and its G-Max move. It says it reduces incoming damage for 5 turns, which I think is also kind of cool. So it's like
That's I wonder if that applies to like different Pokemon. Like if you switched out,
yeah,
would
it'll
it
probably be,
still
like,
apply?
I think it's like reflect or like light screen or what is it? Aurora Veil. It's probably like that. I bet you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna say like Gigantamax is. I know they want to do something new, but like the fact that it's just like a form change for like a little bit, it's just kind of like like I don't know. I feel like Mega Evolution, like the fact that it was like for a battle and it was like really accessible. Because I know Gigantamax and Dynamax is like very like limited because they say it's like only in like certain areas.
Yeah. My issue is I don't know if they should have done Gigantamax because Dynamax just felt like a thing that every Pokemon could do, and that like every Pokemon could Dynamax, which is like every Pokemon can use a Z move kind of deal.
Yeah.
But like with Gigantamax, only certain Pokemon get that Gigantamax. And it's like Mega Evolution, but it works for Mega Evolution because it's permanent, right?
Yeah.
But the Gigantamax is just like it's just Mega Evolutions. It's literally just Mega Evolutions with a Z move. It's a combination of Gen 6 and Gen 7.
Big boy Mega Evolution where they're 100 feet tall. I like Gigantamax Charizard though. That's probably my favorite so far, and that sounds like I'm like a Gen 1 or something. But
its design is cool. I'll give you that.
Probably it's because they put all their resources into making like they're like, all right, we got to make Charizard look cool. We got to have a Pikachu Gigantamax, and if they don't look cool, then we have to go back to the drawing board. And then they get.
But the Pikachu Gigantamax does not look cool. It looks fat.
But it's retro Pikachu. Shut up. I don't care. It's not. I'm not using that ever, so you can stop with that.
I mean, I'll probably have to. You'll probably be forced to use it during the game, honestly.
You're trying out Gigantamax for the first time. They're like, "Oh, use my Pikachu," and then like they're like, "You have to use it for this battle." I'm like, "Okay, fine," and then you just like toss it in your PC. You're like,
"All right, we're done with that." Anyway, we have this apple-looking thing. What do you think about it?
Apple thing. Like I said, it looks kind of weird with that juice coming out, like you said, but I don't know. Like, it's so blurry that you can't really make an impression on it.
I'm just gonna give it a 5 out of 10
Kinda like
until
a
I
cucumber
actually
tail,
know.
too.
Until I know more about it, I'm gonna
But,
give it a 5
I
out of
don't know.
10.
The face, from what I can make out, looks pretty cool, and the fact that it's like fat is like interesting. I don't hate it. I think it's just kind of like a middle of the road.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 until I know more about it, because it's just so blurry I can't tell.
What do you think?
I'm gonna give this thing a 5 out of 10 until I know more information about it. Like, it just looks so blurry that I can't tell really what it is.
Fake. It means it's fake.
Fake. No, this whole thing is probably real, I bet.
Yeah.
It just looks too professional.
You know that it's got to be real when like half the community just hates it. Like,
Yeah.
but overall, yeah, I'd agree with you. I'd probably give it like a 5 or a 6. I actually kind of like it. I'll probably give it a 6. And Lapras, I like actually, so I'll probably give it like a 7, 7.5.
Now that you point out the music thing, I will give it a 7, 7.5, because I didn't think there were many changes to it. It just kind of looks like a giant Lapras.
I like Lapras.
But when you put the bars around it and everything, I think that looks cool.
I think its neck got longer too, but I can't really tell.
Oh yeah, its neck definitely got longer, but its shell also got longer,
It's
so
in
it
the
doesn't.
crease. Like, just take a better picture. Like, it's not that hard. Oh, gosh, whatever. Anyway,
All right, moving on. We have this new snake Pokemon. I don't think there's a name for it yet, but
actually, now that you say that, I think I know the last one's named Sanaconda.
I'm sorry, what?
It's the
Sanaconda.
Yeah, like the whole meme of like the Sanaconda don't want none unless you got buns on. And then the first one's like Cobra something. It's like Santa Cobra or something like that
Huh.
type. So I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I actually think they look kind of cool. They definitely remind me of like the desert Pokemon, like in Gen 5, for example, Scraggy and Darmanitan were like the desert Pokemon.
Yeah.
This is definitely the desert Pokemon. And I feel I like it. It just, I don't know. The first evolution I don't see any major problems with. The second evolution just looks weird to me.
Yeah, it looks kind of small. Like, I feel like it would have been cooler if they like expanded it out. But I actually like it a little bit. Like, a lot of these Pokemon kind of grow on me the more I look at them.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. The first one is pretty cool. Like, it's a cool like little first stage thing that you'd find in the desert. And then the second one looks like something that it would obviously evolve into. Maybe there's a third evolution. Probably not. But I don't know. I like the whole Anaconda theme. It's not bad.
It's not bad, yeah.
Looks
I
like
think
a
it's just an average looking Pokemon with average whatever.
average.
So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Average.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7. I'm more. We don't really give 10s a lot, but
No, 10s are hard to come by. There's only a few Pokemon like ever I would give a perfect 10.
Yeah. But this next one though, this is not bad. I personally.
This is our last one on the list, and it's Centiskorch and it's Gigantamax form, and I actually really like it.
Honestly, like, I don't know.
Like, have we seen a Centipede Pokemon yet?
Scolipede, but like this.
Oh
is
yeah. Scolipede.
Yeah, but this is more like and it looks like very
Um,
much. It looks
like-
more like a centipede.
It looks way more Millipede-ish.
Yeah. I'd say Scolipede's more like a millipede because it's very bulky, and centipedes are more like flat, and this looks like that.
Yeah.
Fire type and a bug type. Like, I know Volcarona.
Fire bug, but like fire. I'll take it, man.
Bad
Looks kind of
defense,
cool.
You know. And it's
I don't see it ever getting used because of its weakness to Stealth Rocks, but I think it looks cool.
I might use this on my team. I like balance teams. Like, I don't know. I like having like a fire type, a water type, like a grass type, and all that. But like, I don't know. Like if
I'll use it in the game. I just mean like in like singles.
Oh yeah.
If it were
for sure.
VGC doesn't use Stealth Rocks too often at the moment. I don't know if that'll change with Gen 8, but
VGC, right? Haha, yes. or is it TCG?
I said VGC. Stealth rocks are not a thing in the TCG.
But the channel, is it based on TCG or VGC?
VGC, baby.
Yeah.
We're
I
making
know,
we're making the switch from TCG to VGC because cards are expensive, man.
That's an expensive hobby. I'll give you that. And it's hard to like get really good like placings at places because there's everyone like is really good. So
Yeah.
besides, this would be cool if this got like speed boost or something. Like I think I could.
Oh,
definitely
if this
see
got
getting,
speed boost, that'd be sick.
because like the fire typing. Ooh, what if it Oh, I was gonna say like what if it changed to dragon typing as like the final evolution, but
I
That
think it's
thing
gonna
is
get a
pretty
final evolution because it has a Gigantamax form as
Uh,
its base.
I know. Oh, I meant like I was gonna say like if it changed type in Gigantamax, but I like realized halfway through that it just doesn't change type, which is another stupid thing that Mega Evolution did that this
Gigantamax doesn't do, yeah.
Anyway, I like its Gigantamax form and I like its base form, so overall I'd probably give this like an 8 out of 10. Like it's really solid.
Yeah, I'm also gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
We're on the same page. And that's it.
And that is our leak review. Leak review. So I'm gonna put Strokefish's channel down in the description. Go check him out. He's pretty cool dude. And we'll see you if more leaks come out.
Probably. We'll probably make like 3 of these be like, alright, leak.
Alright, leak review number 4. Here we go. Alright guys, we'll see
There
you.
was one more thing that we
Mhm.
should mention though before we end. Is there was a very 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 blurry picture of the 3rd legendary. I think I don't know if we'll show. We're not going to show it on screen. I don't think, but there was. I don't know if do you see this? There was like the.
I
picture of
haven't
the-
actually.
So it looked. This is just from memory, so I'll keep it brief. But it was like very.
And
human-
more leaks are coming out as we speak, so we're probably gonna make another video.
and as we will. So
Like literally, I just went on PokeJungle Discord and I'm like, well, that's a new Pokemon.
Oh shoot! All right. Well, we'll see you guys in if we do it again. Which
All right, we probably will, honestly. All right, see ya. Bye.